Welcome to the cyber realm. Initiate computer calculations.
Johnny, put a filter over his voice on Tuesday. Run it through a whole thing where you barely know it's him.
Hello, I am Mega64 Processing Unit Alpha, codename Derek. How can I help you today? Welcome to Black Friday weekend. Processing.
He's glitched. Rocco,
What
you gotta
is your
bump him.
order?
Knock him on the head, Rocco.
Doorbusters.
No, I'm not gonna hit him.
Yeah.
Not for a bit. I'm a pacifist, actually.
I would only hit for a bit. Or if she is legit.
What's Hammer doing? MC Hammer. Didn't he do like a weed thing, or was that Urkel? Because I think he was in the
Mike
commercial.
Tyson did a weed thing.
One of them, they were in the other, they were both in a commercial, but I don't remember who sold the weed. I think it was Urkel.
Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield, aren't they teaming up to do like ear edibles, gummies?
Oh, God.
Their ears?
Their ears. I
Oh.
swear to God, it's
No
Mike
fucking
Tyson. I
way.
swear to you, I don't think I'm wrong.
Yeah. Mike Tyson actually got high off of Evander Holyfield's
Yeah,
ear.
they like
Oh,
teamed
yeah,
up
he
ate it.
together and have the ear gummies. So, you know, in 20 years, not to keep bringing this up, but you're gonna get like the Chris Rock, Will Smith like hand.
The slap.
Oh, shit.
slap
You
gummies.
can eat the hand.
It's going to be slap
We'll
heroin.
find other like incidents that involve violence
Slap
and make
bread.
a marijuana product out
Yeah.
of them.
20
well,
years? Yeah.
in 20 years, come to me and I'll be a washed up athlete and I'll, advertise whatever. You're all Ric Flair's doing it too. Big greatest pro wrestler of all time has his own strain of weed. It's called Woo.
Oh, damn.
It's not a joke. It's really bad.
Oh my
We
But
should call it weed.
He should. He got hit too many times in the head. He's not thinking straight.
All those celebrities in the 2000s, they started vodka companies, and now they're all
It's-
starting weed companies.
Yeah.
What's next?
What's next? Drinking, smoking, sex.
Condom companies.
I think you're gonna see like
PewDiePie sex toys.
I mean,
who's the quarterback?
Oh,
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Tom
Pocket-
Brady.
Pocket
I don't know.
Tom Brady's pocket.
pussy. I said it.
Flutie Flakes.
Almost saw his flute just then.
We know 50 Cent sold condoms. I mean, my God.
My God.
But how much did they cost? We never found out.
we don't know.
Price eludes me.
I'll never tell.
Why are we talking about all this stuff? Because it is the biggest shopping weekend of the year, Black Friday,
Yes,
and
right.
you're just in time.
Consume.
This is the Black Friday / Cyber Monday edition of the Mega64 podcast. Theme song.
Okay, consider this fair warning. As we said, we are heading into Cyber Monday. At the end of tonight's broadcast, if you're watching this live on Twitch, at the very end, we will launch the pre-orders for our new Blu-ray, Mega64. Time to take a long, hard look. You know what?
Whoa.
We should show the trailer.
Yeah, do we
In case
got it?
people never
Johnny,
got a chance
that
to see
trailer?
it. You know what?
Wait,
Play it.
we're putting it up for pre-order early?
Would you like that? You'd love it? Yeah? What?
Wow.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
wow.
It's been
Unbelievable.
so long.
I think that the Oscars should throw all the other films away into the garbage and create a new category for that trailer.
Yeah, best.
I think there should be a category. I mean,
That
Even
trailer alone was a fucking work of art.
meet in the middle. You don't have to throw every other movie out, but at least have a category for best trailer, which actually,
That-
I actually
honestly-
don't disagree with that.
Let me be real.
Yeah.
That is the brilliant idea because I feel like trailers for the most part suck.
Yeah,
And if they
do.
start dishing out Oscars for trailers, they're not going to suck anymore.
Yeah.
People take them like, oh, I'm going to make this good.
Yeah. So throw that out there and throw a Blu-ray category in there. Best Blu-ray.
Yeah, why not?
It's
They probably
about time.
do
20
have that.
2023.
There's a lot of Oscars that are not televised. I bet that's somewhere.
They
You don't
did.
think?
They did. There was a best DVD awards for like a minute in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
There was a DVD award show. You can find this online because I remember thinking that was so weird. I never
The
had
Oscars
heard
did
of
that?
No, the Oscars didn't do it, but some
Oh, there was like a award.
organization did like DVD awards.
Oh, like
Yeah.
Suncoast Video?
I don't know. I
That'd
don't know
be
who
sick.
it was, honestly, because
FYE
Blockbuster
maybe?
did their own video awards at one
Suncoast
point.
Yeah.
But it was its own thing, DVD awards. Like we're the Oscars, but it's just like what was good on DVD.
Best
I think I
Easter
know.
egg. The Lord
Oh.
of the Rings, Return of the King.
Seriously,
Special features disc.
I think it was stuff like
Click
that.
on Frodo's face and you see this funny blooper.
Yeah.
I think the best
DVD
DVD was the Matrix paper box.
Yeah.
The cardboard with the plastic spine.
Warner
I don't
Brothers
remember
stuck to that for a long time.
Oh, I
Those-
do.
those,
Yes, that
clapper.
I hate
I think that is the best DVD release.
I'm going to have to go Weekend at Bernie's DVD I got for free from Papa John's.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they did that for a
Best
little while.
DVD.
That's a good promotion.
Yeah, when I worked at Papa John's, they give away free movies, but they were unsleeved, just discs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
They print extras and give them to Papa John's. I don't
Well,
know.
all I was going to say was all I remember from the DVD awards was it was hosted by Jenny McCarthy,
Okay.
and she came out wearing DVDs. Like it was like they made a
Oh, my-
outfit,
That's
like
amazing.
a bikini out of
awesome.
DVDs for her.
We did that at PAX once.
So,
for Derek.
Sexy.
Check that out.
Jenny McCarthy.
That's all I remember.
rules. It's like Lady Gaga when she wore all the meat, but Jenny McCarthy did it first, but didn't get half the recognition.
Exactly.
Lady Gaga, you stole Jenny McCarthy's bit.
Yep.
Mhm.
So and Lady Gaga's not even responding to me at this point. So
I'm gonna have to shift my attention to Jenny McCarthy.
same. And
Well,
I've heard her beliefs
all right.
are
May the
just
best man
kicking
win.
ass
Yeah.
too.
Jenny McCarthy
stuff.
sucks. She's
Wait,
always sucked.
whoa.
All right.
I've
yeah.
never liked
Well,
her.
you're married, bro, but
Basketball
you know,
was
I'm-
Jealous. This guy can't get it, so he throws her
I
under
don't
the
like
bus.
her.
So,
No.
Why? What's
I
wrong
like
with
Jenny
her?
McCarthy.
She
Dude,
loves her
when-
son, Sean. You
when
love
she
your
first
kids.
broke out on like what was it?
What was
Singled
it?
Out.
Singled out. That was a classic.
Oh, I'd never had like a media crush on anybody. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
someone in something, but that was at just the right time where I was starting to learn what a crush was really all about. And then
Now-
that show started, and I was like, I love her.
Do I
Who
wanna
is she?
talk
Hardwick
about-
too, right?
How her kids may or may not have contracted autism. No, I don't want to talk about that.
We don't want to talk
That-
about
when
it.
I was
I don't
12,
even want
that
to
meant nothing to
introduce
me.
that to the conversation. That's
No.
not.
That's what I was thinking about with her.
I
Now
knew
she
it.
does a stupid New Year's thing
Easy.
with Ryan Seacrest.
We don't want to
That's
get
Dick
too
Clark.
deep.
You're thinking of Dick
I'm
Clark.
thinking of Disc Clark.
Dude.
Oh my God. You're thinking of Desk Clerk.
We're
dude.
almost to the time where it's going to be the New York Rockin' Eve again, but it's still Dick Clark's Rockin'
Yeah,
Eve.
they
That
still
guy's
put his
honor-
name on
he's
it.
We
so
honor him.
Dead. He's so
Hey.
dead. Ryan Seacrest is working so hard, he gets
That's
none
like-
of the credit.
That's like CBS News being like, welcome to Walter Cronkite's CBS News. Like, that guy's not there.
Yeah, he's not there.
Welcome to Dan Rather's News Hour. He's
What do you
and
wanna-
he's gone.
Do you
wanna
think
give it
that
to Seacrest?
New Year's Eve was so important to Dick Clark that he was like, forever, this needs to be my
Hey,
thing.
actually, yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Dude,
I think so.
after he had he had that stroke where he could barely move, and he still was like, I will appear on this.
And you know how old people get with traditions.
That,
Sucks.
yeah,
dude.
man. You
That's
know
all
what?
they have.
I say no one's gonna tell him anymore. Just go ahead and change it and just have it be Ryan Seacrest.
Mhm.
I mean,
He's a ghost. He's gonna know. He's there.
He's obviously gonna know.
omnipresent. What do you mean? Don't tell him. He's fucking in the walls.
I don't watch
Shit.
that one though. I watched the one with like Kathy Griffin and
No.
Andy Cohen. And,
I legitimately do watch that one. The CNN,
who's that tall
the
dude?
I
CNN
think
one.
they got.
Who's that tall Rockefeller
Anderson
dude?
Cooper.
Yeah, Anderson Cooper.
Wasn't there a
Who
new?
is Anderson Cooper?
Wasn't there a new bit of news with that where they're not allowed to drink this year or
Oh,
something?
they got
Uh,
hammered a couple years
I
ago.
think that they fought that and have since all been allowed to drink again.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
'Cause it was
that's the
fun.
best part.
Yeah.
They get fucking wasted.
Andy Cohen
and they
says some
say these
crazy
things that they
shit,
should
yeah.
not say on CNN, and it's the best.
You know, society's changing because it's like you're allowed to drink on TV and then you're not allowed to drink on TV. Like in the 60s,
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner was smoking cigarettes and
Yeah.
drinking and talking about butt sex on TV.
Yeah.
Changing.
They can't even
And
do
people
that.
were like, this is revolutionary. And then, conservative
Entertainment.
kind of ideals took over television. Things got a little bit more cleaned up on television. But then I remember a few years ago,
The MPAA.
Hoda and Kathy Lee on the Today Show,
Yeah.
when we were like in college,
Oh yeah,
they had like a drinking problem live on TV.
every day
9
they would get
a.m.,
fucked
dude.
up.
Not
Yeah.
even day, in the morning.
Yeah,
dude.
7 a.m. every day. And then they like famously gave up drinking.
Yeah.
So they don't drink on TV anymore.
That's not
Huh.
But now on New Year's Eve, it's like, are you allowed to have a wine cooler? Are you not
Glass of
allowed?
champagne.
Where do we sit as a society
Yeah,
with
I think last year Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper would do shots with every guest, and that's every 15 minutes with a new guest. And by the
That's a
end,
bad idea.
they were just out of their mind and just talking so much shit. And Andy Cohen's going off, and Anderson's like, "Stop! You gotta stop!" He said, "I don't care. I'm gonna say it." And he said the most fucked up stuff. It was great.
By the
Oh, I
way,
loved
if
it.
you're looking for a Cyber
TV.
Monday treat to watch, look up Sam the Cooking Guy on with Kathy Lee
Kathy
and
Lee.
Hoda.
That
What is that? The Today Show? Is that the Today Show?
I mean, it was
yeah, a
12
long
years
time
ago when
Yeah,
Kathy
that
Lee
is
was still on TV.
yeah.
that is the best. That you know what, Sam the Cooking Guy's from San Diego, and I'm proud of that.
You want to
Yeah.
give
He
a little
represented
lead
San
in
Diego.
and
He
why people should look at this?
Because he was the first and only guest to tell them to shut up
He
on
held
their
his
show.
ground.
He
yeah,
told them to
and
stop.
the fabric of the show breaks.
You can
He
see
he performs this action, and the show does not know how to resume.
it
He
really
is,
does.
It's,
will you
uh,
please just let me talk?
It says they say
It
cringe.
I see, I watch shows, a lot of talking. I'm trying to tell you how to do something. You brought me on, and it's like, oh my
It just
god.
does.
He
It
scolds
cannot
him.
resume.
He scolds him like a substitute teacher.
that's probably when they knew after that episode, they looked in the mirror like, I got to stop drinking.
Well, they were really mad at him.
Yeah, they
Sam,
were
the
not.
cooking guy, just really laid into me today.
They
And,
hate
like-
San
And then I think
Diego.
he says something like, "Well, this will be my last time on here, so I'll make this count," or something. And they're like, "Yep."
Yeah, they do say
It was unbelievable. So check that
You know,
out. What were
though, Sam the Cooking Guy is like, I think he's big in San Diego. At
Yeah.
least. I have no idea if he is a national thing, and that was his shot on national television. And
Yeah.
he took it to tell him to shut up. Respect to
I
that
think,
guy.
Yeah,
I think he does
respect.
pretty well. I think he does
okay,
pretty
good.
well.
I like them.
I
He's
like
made
the,
some good shit. Like,
like-
he's the one cooking guy
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
watch and I'll be like,
I
damn.
subscribe to him on everything. I love
Really?
him. Yeah, on Instagram,
Damn, I
on
didn't-
YouTube, on all of it. I love him.
I'm a
Make some
naked
good
chef
food.
kind of guy.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, he's great. And he should watch us because we're
Yeah.
great too. We're actually, when are we going to be on the Today Show? I'll tell Hoda to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'll take it to the next level.
You thought Sam was mean. Wait till they get a load of old D-Rock Acosta.
Yeah.
Now, can you imagine?
Hoda, Jenna, Savannah Guthrie, Craig Melvin, they're all on my
Wow,
chopping block.
if you,
No, the whole lineup.
if
Al
ev-
Roker, I'll give him a pass because he
The Roke.
just suffered a
I'm just imagining
One
like
clock
being on,
last
like
week,
if we say right here, if we're ever on that show, we will tell them during live television to shut the fuck up. We will say
Stop
that.
talking.
So
yeah,
if you
this is
e-
gonna get us on.
If
Yeah.
you ever see, don't share this clip.
Yeah, this
if
part's
you
secret.
ever see us booked for that show, buckle up because we're saying it.
Yeah.
We're gonna say it.
Yeah.
Tonight he says it.
Speaking of Hoda, sure you were waiting to hear that phrase tonight. We watched, we had a little weird, kind of a weird Thanksgiving. Again, I mentioned this kind of during some of our Black Friday stream stuff, but I was with, Johnny's not with his family this year. He's on a different coast. I was not able to be with my family. Kevin did family things very early. So we kind of were here earlier in the day celebrating Thanksgiving together.
That's nice.
And we did that we turned on the Thanksgiving Day parade,
oh,
which is an unbelievable array of just talent and
I
entertainment.
watched that at home.
Oh, yeah.
I
yeah.
watch the Thanksgiving Day parade every year actually.
I do. I put this out there on Twitter that I do the same thing. I have my kids sit down to watch it, and we all hate it. I don't know why I do this.
Torturous.
I
love
every
it.
Year.
Am I the only one who likes it? Nobody will watch it with me. I literally beg people to watch it at my house. People are like, no, fuck that. I'm like, well, I'm watching it by myself then.
Well, I don't have like
Snoopy.
TV shit at home, but when I'm at my family's house, I will make an effort to turn it on. But I am riffing on it the whole time, just kind of like, oh, yeah, what is this? Like, whatever. But
I'm surprisingly wholesome off camera. You wouldn't believe it. I just sit there and I just watch it and I smile and I eat it up. The who are the kicking girls? The Rockettes. I love the Rockettes.
we're big
were there?
Rockette.
Every
Rockettes
time,
fans.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
the Rockettes. They
Rockettes.
keep like teasing it. Oh, the Rockettes in half an hour. It's like I'm gonna watch it and be bored. Why am I sticking around for half an hour?
They get these nobody singers who
on.
apparently have won
Yeah.
Grammys, but they can't fucking sing a note to save their
Dude,
life.
they had Joss Stone on this year,
Yeah.
and she sang a Christmas song. When was the last Joss Stone single? You remember that one?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
Oh, I
know
remember
who
2002.
Who's Josh Stone?
She did "Fell in Love with a Boy."
I fell in
Cover
love
of
once. and
cover of
almost
"Fell in Love with a
completely.
Girl," but she changed it.
I
She doesn't
don't-
want to sound gay.
I've never never heard this.
Do you ever hear that when people will change the name in the song, like
Yeah.
they'll change it from boy to girl or girl to boy? I'm always like, yo, commit.
That's what
What
I
the fuck
say
are you
too.
doing?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have no problem with people changing the lyrics to a song
Mm.
when they cover it, unless they change it to something that makes the song geekier, dorkier, lamer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when CeeLo covered Imagine, John Lennon's Imagine.
Oh
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
changed all the lyrics because
Yeah.
he wanted to make them less offensive.
Yeah, he
I'm-
said, "And all religions true" or something like that. It was like,
I'm gonna
what?
say there are some people that you know what they probably got it the first time.
yeah,
right?
nailed it.
I feel
Yeah,
like
most.
I'm not gonna look at Beethoven's symphonies and go, nah, should have added a different note there. I'm gonna let that go. John Lennon, I'm gonna let you know what? I
Yeah.
think you nailed it.
think he knew how to write it.
I don't think CeeLo Green knows how to write a song better than fucking John
Yo,
Lennon.
hey, turn the TV on. CeeLo just improved Imagine.
You're
turn
not
it
gonna
on.
believe what he did. You're not gonna
Yoko,
believe
are you?
what CeeLo did?
Yoko, get in here. You may want to see this.
all
Um,
religions.
Beatles,
true.
it would have been better if CeeLo was around,
Yeah.
Just,
Put
John.
CeeLo in the Beatles.
John, I hear what you're doing. How does CeeLo talk? What does he sound like?
Well, he sings like this, so something like that.
know what you're doing.
That's CeeLo.
Classic CeeLo.
Classic.
song is shit, brother. I don't know.
It's offensive.
I'll change
I'm gonna make it less offensive.
You're alienating a portion of your audience,
Yeah, that
Don't
was
ever
the
do
problem
that.
with John Lennon right there.
Don't
I don't think
alienate
I've ever
your
heard
audience.
CeeLo talk. I have no
I don't-
idea.
I don't know what he fucking sounds like.
But that "Forget You" song is by that pitch, so I think we're pretty
Yeah,
close.
Oh, that's another one.
I hate that song.
He wrote a song called "Fuck You."
I
Oh,
hate that
what a
song.
rebellious song. Yeah, but I'm actually gonna sing it as "Forget You" most of the time. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
I hate both versions. To be
For
clear.
some reason, changing thing. I know it's not a music thing, but I don't know why it popped into my head. But I still crack up about, hey, we're releasing the Alien box set. We're gonna do a DVD box set of every Alien movie. We're asking each director to include their director's cut in
yes.
addition to the regular one.
Okay.
Let me guess.
And even-
James Cameron said no.
No, James Cameron was like, yeah, no, there's a whole,
okay.
there's way more about like the kind of mother-daughter relationship to Newt that
Newt's
they made me
parents
cut
in the
out, all that
beginning.
stuff. Yeah, fuck yeah, this is what you were meant to see.
Who was it?
It was Ridley Scott who cut a minute from the movie. And they said, why'd you do that? And he's like, kind of nailed it the first time.
That's so fucking sick.
He added one
minute?
shot where she sees a lot of the victims of the alien kind of like almost like they're being turned into eggs. Like she sees that and it's freaky for a second, but other than that, he cuts he's like, there was one part that I just thought was kind of boring.
I can understand that because it's the first Alien movie. So at that point, there's no franchise. There's nothing to compare it to. So he was free to make any movie he wanted.
Yeah.
Let me also.
Everything else is a sequel. So they have to be like, well, make it more like this, make it more like that. So I'm sure.
If we could go back and say, hey, you guys, we desperately need a version 1 director's cut.
Oh, I
we
would
would
shorten
be
the shit
cutting
out
the
of that.
shit out of that thing.
Yeah.
So-
And even the
Oh,
one that
right.
was released, we kind of had long enough with it that we did that before it came out.
Yeah.
You know, the original episodes were longer and more boring.
If you got the first episode cut down now, it'd be 5 minutes. It'd be so quick.
It took so long for the DVD to come out. By the time it got to that point, we had enough time with those episodes that we knew it's like, yo, no one's laughing for like 10 minutes during this episode, right? We know that enough now that we can trim it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
That's
we've kind of
hilarious.
already been through that.
We've done it all.
We already did what Ridley Scott.
did enough family
went through, basically. We're kind of like,
screenings.
we're basically on the same level as Ridley Scott.
And John Lennon.
Better than both of them combined. That's why we are here celebrating Black Friday weekend,
Yes.
Cyber Monday tomorrow.
Yes.
The new Blu-rays is going to go on sale.
Yes.
Also, a new Windbreaker.
Oh,
Check
yes.
that out. And a new Baseball Slugger tee.
Yes.
Yes.
And those will all go on sale at the end of this show.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this, you have the inside track. You basically have, there's like the speakeasy. You got the secret knock.
Yeah.
We took you down the secret hallway. You get the goods before everybody else.
Yeah, we told everyone on Twitter it was 9 p.m. Eastern,
Mm-hmm.
9 p.m. here, midnight Eastern.
Right.
We're going to go even earlier
We're
than
going,
that.
yeah, we're going live for you guys first, so piss on them.
Don't tell the people on Twitter, though.
Don't tell the normies.
Yeah.
We're also going to put up, this is kind of a surprise for everybody, but people outcried so much over the weekend that they loved Meg's design that she did for our Thanksgiving night stream and our Cyber Monday stream that people were like, oh, I wish you did a shirt of those. So just for today, just for Cyber Monday, those will go up too
Hell yeah.
Nice.
as a secret little bonus item.
Little bonus.
Yeah.
Going up
Let's
tonight at the end of the broadcast.
Let's recap our weekend so far. It was
Yeah.
Thanksgiving
Yeah.
Yes.
earlier on Thursday, but fuck that. We already did that. We were all here on Friday streaming. Can we talk
Yeah.
about that? Did you guys have a good time?
I had a great
I
time.
did.
Yes.
You guys took off, but me, Rocco, and Johnny, we
Yeah.
did go to Wendy's.
You ended the night there.
At the
right?
end of the
Oh, you
day.
did?
I went to Wendy's with these guys.
How was
Wow.
it?
How was that?
It was fun.
What did you guys get?
Derek had a great. I've never seen. It's been a while since I've gone to a drive-through with Derek, and he really knew how to address the person working there.
What
And
Yeah.
he
Oh,
got
I
a
saw
li-
this in
yeah,
the
we got a
chat.
little,
What did you do?
Shit, I fucking forgot. I blocked that out.
I figured you had, so I didn't
blocked
want to let
that.
that go.
I forgot that I even did
Dude,
that.
What
Yeah.
did you do?
The chat exploded here
What happened?
with all of this.
What'd they say?
This text.
Did the chat like me or hate me in that moment? Because I don't know how I felt.
Well,
about
they
myself.
repeated
Well,
your-
it was a
they-
nice thing you said. You didn't
No,
say it.
they just
didn't say
repeated
anything.
your greeting.
Okay,
Rocco, what was it exactly he greeted?
Yeah, what was it? Chim Cheerio.
That's
was,
what it
uh,
was. Chim Cheerio.
I got a little kooky. I was a mad lad, and when we went to Wendy's, I was like, should I start this order by saying "Chim Cheerio" into?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not
And
gonna say no to that.
I belted it out so loud. I actually. Do you ever catch yourself?
Oh my
And you're
God.
like, I'm way fucking lamer than I totally intended
Yes.
to be. You know, like I let go of I lost control of my coolness for a second.
Yeah.
Inhibition.
I went too hard on the Chim
Oh, no.
Cheerio and immediately I cringed myself out.
I mean,
it was hard to continue ordering after that.
I mean, it was like, okay, so you want that combo, and you want to get the burger version too? Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
immediately.
Okay.
Can you give me
Hold
a
on, sir.
replay?
Chim Cheerio, good sir.
Oh no.
Okay, so I want the chicken Parmesan.
Yeah,
combo.
no. Immediately followed up with a pause and then sorry.
Sorry.
So
Probably hurt their eardrums.
Wackadoo does it in 2022.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one is Chim Cheerio. I love going to the drive-thru like with my kids. I used to just, I'm like, hey, what accent should I have this time? And just
Oh,
like,
no.
just make it as lame as possible because they're bored. We're bored. Who cares? We're in some fucking McDonald's. Nothing matters.
they didn't give a shit. I think
No.
they had so much actually going wrong in their life.
Yeah, I think
at
so.
that Wendy's. I don't even.
Yeah, they
think,
were having issues.
I don't even think they fucking registered what I said.
Yeah, because
Immediately we ordered this chicken marinara parmesan chicken parm sandwich that they have.
Yeah.
It's brand new. This guy, by the way, Joy, my wife, was dying to get that food after you ate that.
Oh, I made it look appetizing.
So I was like, Rocco and Johnny are true influencers.
I was doing live cheese pulls because it has a sheet of, or I don't know what you'd call it.
It's a disc.
Whatever, of fried marinara.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Like
a patty
on the top. Yeah, patty, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
On top. So I was doing cheese
Whoa.
pulls the whole time.
It's like a giant circular cheese stick.
I'm glad to hear that because I really thought when we were done, I was like, that was probably gross to watch.
No, you looked good.
Okay. Good. We
You
got
have fans.
we
They're
got
into it.
peppermint frosties. They have peppermint frosties.
How were those?
It's good.
Magnificent.
Hey, go back and watch
They
the stream.
were good.
Yeah, I will.
It's for if you missed it at home, you could see the live reaction in real time.
Yeah.
But
Make me
when
wanna
we
get one.
ordered, it was immediately like they didn't want to give us the sandwiches. They were like,
Yeah.
we don't have the bread.
We don't
And
have
I was
bread.
like, what are you talking about? You don't have the bread? You're just gonna give? I thought they were gonna give you a chicken patty,
Yeah,
with fucking sauce on it. Like, what do you mean you don't have the bread?
Yeah, they didn't offer a solution. They just kept saying, no bread. We don't have the bread. There's no bread.
I guess
so it's like,
there's a-
okay.
a fancy, chicken parm Wendy's
brioche.
special
Pretzel
edition
bun
bread.
or some
Yeah.
shit.
So we didn't get the real thing.
No,
but,
they just gave us a hamburger bun.
and then they, there was, I'm not going to go into it, how they were all fucked up, but by the end of it, I did not regret screaming Chim Cheerio at them.
yeah, they could have used
Probably
it.
shocked them back into reality.
It
Yeah.
probably helped.
They were
too.
so
It
checked
probably
out.
You could use a little Christmas tree.
Did
It was
anybody buy any Black Friday things themselves like here? Did you guys get any
I
deals?
did.
What'd you do? What'd you get?
My Black Friday haul, I think I tweeted this out mostly. Oh shit, one of them is here. I meant to get it.
It's not Snizzard?
No, Snizzard was a pre-Black Friday purchase.
Oh, I see.
So I got a couple cheap games. I said when Persona 5 would come out on Switch, I'd finally play it. Because I don't got time to sit at home and play that. I gotta go on, bring it on the go. It was $29 or something on the Switch on Black Friday. I bought that. Never tried GTA 5. And the PS5 version of it was $20 on
That's
Black
not
Friday.
bad. I've never
So you
tried
know
that
what?
either.
I'm gonna try that too.
Wait, you've never tried
I've
GTA?
never
Never did.
played a second.
Never played a second.
What?
Not one second.
And,
What? The game has been out for 10 fucking years.
I've been
I've
busy.
never been a GTA guy, never liked it. But my brother played this last one. He's on the same page as me mostly. And he said, hey, this one's fun. You
This is
might like it.
wild. GTA
Story,
5
super fun.
is one of the best games ever made of all time.
Yeah.
I would say.
Well,
Wow.
there you go. Yeah, I
And-
mean,
It's up there with Red Dead. Sean, you love
Yeah, you
Red
like
Dead.
Red
Love
Dead.
Red Dead.
but you know,
Two.
for me,
Yeah, exactly.
it's about the setting. And I don't like the city, as much as the Old West. But that being said, I'm not going to be closed-minded. I'm going to give it a shot. And so for $20, why
$20
not?
isn't
Can we
bad.
talk about I don't know. This is like mind-boggling to me. That did you ever play GTA 4?
Yes, I did not like it.
With Nico?
I played other GTAs. I was not a huge Rockstar guy because GTA was my only exposure, and I just didn't like city crime stuff. That's just not.
I've never
When it
played
comes to games, that's not my thing.
1 second of a Grand Theft Auto game.
Wow.
Not 1
Yeah.
second.
Dude,
have I
Grand
played.
Theft Auto is up there for like best game of all time.
Yeah.
Just
I've
the
been
whole
playing them
franchise.
since like top down.
Me too. Grand
Like
Theft
on
Auto
a
2.
on the PC or like I had a Game
PlayStation
Boy
1.
cart.
But like I said, Red Dead 2 was my gateway. Where
Oh, I
I
love-
was like,
that's my
hey,
favorite game.
I'll never say a bad thing about Rockstar. I had such a fucking life experience playing this that
Yeah.
So I'll you know what? I'm gonna give this a shot.
I'm
and
glad.
Persona, 2 short games. I'm hoping to bang out by next podcast. So I'll let you guys know
Shit.
what I think when I hit the end.
Dude. We were making GTA 5 jokes back when like Obama was still president.
I know.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, we've been making jokes about
Yeah.
this game for so long. That's
Yeah.
well, I'm eager to see what you think.
Yeah.
If you didn't like GTA 4, I don't know if you're gonna like GTA 5. I don't know. I feel like it's just more
there's
of the
such a-
same but better.
There's such a cool the characters are so cool though. And there's more than just one of them in 5.
They
I
did-
think Rocco will love Michael.
Trevor?
Trevor. No, not Trevor. Who's the Italian kind
Skip.
of family
Skippy.
man?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Michael.
That's
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
Michael. Yeah, I wonder. Who was your favorite character?
I loved Michael.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved Trevor.
Trevor was the comic relief. Don't get me wrong. Like great character and so well acted that the performances in that game are top notch. But I loved like Michael's storyline and everything. Just felt like a
Hey,
action movie.
podcast question of the week. Who's your favorite GTA 5 character. This is a personality test.
Okay.
So anyway, so I got those games. I got a cheap deal. Shout out Discotech Media. I got a great deal on Space Sheriff Gavin.
Oh.
I don't know how you properly say that on Blu-ray. So shout out. And then I got the most, oh my God, I've been waiting. The Bishojo Mai Shiranui statue from King of
Oh.
Fighters. Normally that thing's over $100. Oh, 120 even minimum. Oh, I got at least 40, $50 off that. I was so
Sean.
fucking stoked. So I'll bring that in next. It'll be on.
Can't
this
wait to
desk
see
next.
that.
But
Sean,
you
I guess
you have to make space.
I guess
Oh
we have
yeah,
to,
Snizzard. I'll cycle it out. Snizzard can go.
we have to take our
This thing is
Christmas
called
present
Snizzard.
back.
Yeah, this is the Derek. I guess you're not caught up to speed here, but this is Bryan Cranston's first TV role. Well, he did do dubbing in some older anime.
Wait,
but-
what the fuck?
Oh, this is
This is a Breaking Bad
this
reference.
is a real thing. I'm legitimately not joking. Bryan Cranston played this guy. He used to be in dubbing and voice stuff, and so when they adapted this for Power Rangers, he voiced Snizzard. He voiced Snizzard, and then they fought a mirror guy named, I think his name was Twin Man or something like that, and he voiced that character too. So anyway, this is Better Call Saul ended, and then this came out. So this is kind of his next big thing.
I think if you went to Bryan Cranston and said, "Can you please sign my Snizzard box?" he would not like it.
No, he would be stoked because he not only embraces the Power Rangers thing, he came back to play Zordon in the latest movie. That was him. And he did an interview in a Red Ranger outfit once. Like he embraces it. So I
just
think he'd be so stoked.
He would be like, you know too much about me.
Snizzard looks like something that goes up your ass, basically, and
No.
sounds like it too with Snizzard. Yeah, it's like brown. It's kind of turd shaped. Get the profile here.
To
See,
me-
like it kind of looks like a turd, but then it also has like these wrapper things that kind of look tampon-esque.
Oh my
like,
goodness.
They're snakes.
They're snakes.
What, wrapped around his legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, snakes.
Oh, I thought
He's
they
got
were like
snakes around his
ropes
legs.
and stuff.
He's like Medusa.
Well, you see what you want to
This
see.
looks like an enema monster.
No.
Snizzard.
No.
Rita shot an enema with her wand and it came to life.
It's a snake and a lizard. Like you have to, think about it.
It's a
It's a
turd
thinker.
and a tampon.
That I don't
Turd pawn.
tampered.
Tampered. That's actually, we got it. We worked it out.
yeah,
No
worked
way,
it out.
dude.
We
Bryan
worked it out.
Cranston's
We
gonna
did
see
work
this.
it
He's
out.
gonna be like, I love this guy. I
It's
like this
tampered.
guy.
But anyway, that's what I got. Did anybody else get anything good?
I bought Jenny a Christmas present.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
just say what it is. She's not gonna watch this.
Do you get a deal?
She will listen to the podcast. She listens to the podcast, which is very nice. So I'm not gonna say, but it was such a deal.
Oh.
It was like $150 off this thing that I got.
But see, now she knows she's gonna be like, "Oh, you didn't pay full price, huh?
yeah.
Don't
She'll be
care about
stoked,
me?"
dude.
Like hell yeah, saving money. Thank you.
You got the top shelf
awesome
rabbit.
job. And then
you should really spend more
I
on her. It shouldn't
legitimately
matter.
what?
she should be happy, that you're spending more on her.
Well, I'm
not-
gonna spend that money elsewhere on her, so it's fine. It all works out. I also think tomorrow there's a Cyber Monday deal on Just Dance 2023. I'm gonna get that. I think.
I felt like I hadn't heard about Just Dance in a long time, and in the past few days, I've been seeing it come around again.
Every year, my kids ask for the new one. They
Really,
fucking love Just Dance.
Dude, it's
Wow.
cool.
Just get him a radio.
No, dude, they
There you
like
go.
this. And when it's a song they have heard 1,000 times, they got T Swift on this one.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
they're gonna play it all the time.
Hey, there's a service that you can pay for that's like a subscription
Yeah.
for that game.
yeah.
Trish has that, and it's like
shit.
it's just like every fucking song you could imagine
Oh.
has a.
How much is it for that?
I don't know what
'Cause-
you pay a month, but if you're playing a lot, just get it for that month. And
Well, I feel like they play it. Yeah, that's true. Because they play it like hardcore for like a month and a half, and they kind of stop.
it blows my mind, and it must go back because like all the music videos look kind of different. Some are like different styles.
Mm-hmm.
Some are really cool. Like that game's advanced now.
It's ironic that the game is called Just Dance, but they offer a subscription service.
Just pay
Yeah, just pay.
monthly.
That's what it should
Just
be called.
subscribe.
Just subscribe.
Just sub.
I mean, if you didn't have the subscription service, how would you play?
But if there's
You
T
would have
Swift
to
built in,
Just Dance.
There is. There is.
enough said.
So yeah, they're excited. They're ready.
Hi,
Yeah.
it's me.
Oh,
I'm the problem. It's
What?
me.
What's up?
he's quoting Taylor Swift.
I bought
incorrectly.
I bought.
But he is.
It's close enough. You knew what I was talking about.
I did.
I bought I got food influence too. Not by Rocco and Johnny,
Mm.
my favorite food influencers, but Danhausen food influenced me.
Okay.
He put on his social media that he was doing like a pre-workout with the sports nutrition company.
Cool.
And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't really want a pre-workout though. I'm not interested in getting a nice and flush and getting all itchy right before. But then it went on sale on their website. So I picked up Sour Candyhausen flavored pre-workout.
What is pre-workout? I don't know what
You
that-
take
Is it
it
a
before
drink?
you lift weights and it makes you itch.
what?
It gives you energy and supposedly it primes your muscles to like receive the pump.
Yeah.
And does one make you itch?
Yeah, there's a lot of potassium in
You
it.
feel like tingling.
Or niacin. Sorry, you get a niacin flush.
Yeah, you feel it activated in your system because you feel like tingling.
Yeah, about like
In your
20 minutes
limbs.
after you drink it, then you know
Yeah.
it's time to go lift.
And same with post-workout recovery drinks too.
Oh, like the BCAAs.
I feel I
The
used
branched
to, I used to
chain
take those
amino
and I
acids.
tingle, but honestly, I stopped taking pre and post stuff and didn't really notice the difference.
Yeah, yeah.
Does this?
it was
does
on
that,
sale.
Does that kind of stuff have caffeine in it?
Oh,
Or-
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I don't know a lot about that kind of stuff, but I just remember like 20 years ago. I mean, a million years ago. I think I was in high school, and someone who knew all about that stuff was like, "Oh, I always get a bunch of caffeine before I go lift weights and do shit in the gym and stuff." And I was like, "Oh, is that good? Okay." Anyway, so I was curious.
Yeah.
Tied into what I was told.
That's cool.
Anyway.
Yeah.
You get any Black Friday shit or Cyber Monday stuff? Anybody else here?
I just did a little Christmas shopping here and there, but generally, want to save my money this year. Times are tough.
You know what I got?
Inflation's a bitch.
Yeah.
I legitimately got Black Friday discount on COVID tests. So
Oh.
I got 5 tests for
Wow.
$35.
That's pretty good, dude.
Pretty good.
That's pretty
Pretty
good.
good.
Dystopian, but pretty good.
It
is
is
pretty
dystopian. And as I was doing it, I was like, well, this sucks, but here we are. This is the world we live in. So
Hey, let's talk about our new video that we put out on Friday.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I put out a new video. It's on our YouTube channel. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It's called Castlevania Loss of Faith. Why did we do a Castlevania video? Is there a new Castlevania game coming out? I don't
The
think so.
collection just came
not
out, like
yet.
all the old games.
There you go. The collection just came out.
I don't know when that was, but
It's out now on PS4.
We'll take it. You know what I think is actually the reason why this video exists is we've just been making stuff here all summer long. We got commissioned to work on some feature film projects that,
Right.
we can't really say too much about, but it's been real creative and it's been real fun working on them. And we just kind of had this like machine going, this production machine going. So we decided like, why not just take this energy and keep it rolling? We did our Resident Evil 4 skit about 3 weeks ago, and then it was like, let's just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we did this Castlevania skit. Johnny and I actually kind of came up with the concept, just sitting around, coming up with ideas for fun stuff to film. We thought, it'd be cool to do a castle model. We could build a castle set. And so, it just kind of like turned into Castlevania.
Hell yeah.
I think the video turned out great. I think it like looks beautiful. I think, production quality wise, it's one of the nicest things we've ever made.
Yeah, I think it definitely the first shot with the model that Garrett built and the projection behind it, like that looks so fucking cool. Like that's awesome. And then when it gets to the skit itself, like it looks beautiful, but also reminds me of a play in a good way. Like I kind of get that vibe from it, and I like it. Maybe it's because I was here when we filmed it, and like building the set. I feel like building the set back in high school.
Yeah, Derek said like when we were building the set, like, God, this takes me back to like
Yeah, so maybe that's why I get that vibe.
our
watching
high school
it, but I get
drama
that.
class.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was going to look like in as Dracula because it was like we still had, and this is what's awesome about having a costume archive like we do, is it was like, oh, well, okay, what's Dracula going to look like? What's he going to wear? Oh, no, we still have your whole outfit from when you were Dracula in 2013.
Yeah.
Well, we do? I haven't seen that.
So that's because I had it at my
What's-
house.
Oh,
You
it was at
did?
your house?
I've always
didn't know
been
that.
proud of that Lords of Shadow jacket that we made
Oh.
for that sketch back, way back when.
Yeah.
So I've had that like up on my wall over by my fireplace.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's wicked.
But I brought it back.
It just was out of nowhere. It was like, oh, okay. But anyway, so it was just kind of like, and then I was, you were telling me like, oh, you probably just slick your hair back. It's probably fine. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll get a black wig. It doesn't hurt.
Dude, you
Whatever.
looked good.
But then
You
it ended,
did.
yeah, I saw myself on camera. I was like, okay.
You should look like that always.
Yeah,
This
that's what
is
I was
the-
going to say. I was like, this might be my new
I
look.
think
I'm
this is
sticking
the
to
wig. This
This
wig
is.
really nice.
it. Right?
I was so
Sexy.
preoccupied with the
Yeah,
castle miniature and the set that like Sean did all of the costume stuff kind of like quickly. I would say in a day.
It
You're
was
like,
very. It
here's
was
all the
kinda thrown- It was
costumes.
kind of thrown together. Together. I think I felt bad because I think the set looks so incredible. Like I could have done.
like, dude, the costumes are perfect.
They're
I
good,
wouldn't have
they're
done
good.
anything different.
Yeah. Okay,
Costumes
good.
look great. Everything looks great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was
And
giving
then-
you a
well, what?
prop.
I was gonna say that Johnny stepped in. I was supposed to be
good.
Frankenstein, but at the last minute I couldn't do it. So Johnny stepped in. I'm so glad that it worked out that way with Johnny stepping in. Like that was awesome. I think
Yeah.
he did great.
We had a few different takes on what his Christian quote was going to be.
Yeah.
And that was the one that won. So maybe someday you'll see the others.
Yeah. I want
Makes
to
me
talk
laugh.
about the elephant in the room, which is some people are upset, angry, offended by the skit.
Oh no.
And, I feel like that's understandable. I think that, I was a little bit nervous to put this skit out in the days before it was released because I felt like maybe there would be a backlash to this skit. But at the end of the day, I do feel like it's just a lighthearted. I feel like it's
such
pretty
a-
lighthearted. I feel like I didn't, ever intend it to be taken too seriously.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
so if people out there are very upset about it, maybe I underestimated how seriously it would be taken. But I guess that's all I really want to say about it without going too much into stirring the pot or
Yeah.
Yeah.
talking about controversial aspects of this video.
But I also think like you can look at it two ways too, because it's like, oh, it kind of has this message. Yeah, but it also has this other message. Like
Yeah.
this guy says this and then he gets fucking eaten immediately. And, it's like,
Right
I don't know.
after he
There's kind of like
loses
two
his
ways
faith.
to look at
Well,
it.
I
so-
guess we can get into it. Yeah. First of all, you could say that this is a cautionary tale
True.
because Richter Belmont, kind of throws away the Bible and then is eaten by Dracula. But I read some comments that were like, this is so fucking typical of California, what it's like out there in liberal California. And I just feel like, dude,
have a sense of humor.
don't throw all of California away just because of this video.
Yeah.
Like, I will tell you for a fact, where we live in San Diego is one of like the most religious communities and
for sure.
conservative value communities, especially where we're from, Santee,
Yeah,
California.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was raised in a very I was very much within the church and had a deep background in that stuff. So these opinions that I express are just my own opinions.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not necessarily I'm a product of living in California. There's a lot of people
Yeah.
in California who would hate this video, would be mad at us for making it.
Yeah.
For sure. But they should have a little thicker skin, don't you think?
Yeah, because that's another thing.
Especially
at the end of
'cause
the
they-
day, it's like,
They- They want to see us poking fun at other religions, I'm sure.
yeah,
But most of us come from these Christian backgrounds, so
I
that's
think-
where we're poking fun.
we do poke fun at like all religions. I think,
Course.
kind of they're all a little bullshit and open for being made fun of. And I feel like we didn't really go into it and lay into them too hard. It was kind of like, this book's bullshit. And then the video kind of just moves on to some like other jokes.
Yo, the two things in the
Yeah.
video I wouldn't want to be defending in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and honestly,
The two things we're poking fun at
Yeah.
the Old Testament here,
yeah,
I wouldn't want to be defending.
for real. I feel like the genesis of the joke in this video was just like, in Castlevania, this dude literally uses the Bible as a weapon. You can unlock the Bible as a weapon to fight monsters. It'll like
Yeah.
fly all around you. It works as a shield, you know, it attacks people. So that to me was kind of just this joke. This dude has weaponized the Bible, you know, and then just thinking like, yeah, Richter uses the Bible. I guess that makes him a Christian, right? This dude's out here like slaying vampires, you know, in the name of the Bible. And that was just kind of the wheels started churning from there. Like, what if Dracula was just a guy and he was like, fuck, we got this religious nut trying to do a home invasion out here. And honestly, I don't think we thought about it more than that. Just trying to like be funny and use kind of that character setup to like riff and make jokes.
Yeah. I mean, really, let's just like you were kind of saying earlier, let's call it what it is. Like, we've had a great momentum recently on production stuff because we were working on these other projects. So it's like, yeah, we've got like even that opening model shot, we use like rear projection shit that the tech for that we never had before, but we have it now. So it was like, oh yeah, project a cool background for this model. We had such a momentum with those things. It was like, yeah, let's just keep doing fun little sketches.
That looked
with
like
the production shit
the
momentum that we've got. So I would say, you know, if this wasn't your cup of tea, well, stay tuned. We'll keep doing short little videos like this. Or
get the fuck out of here. Honestly, if it's not your cup of tea, fuck off. Go find your cup of tea somewhere else. You know, I think it's okay to make something that speaks to one group of people and doesn't speak to another group of people. I don't think that this video, I don't feel like we were being untrue to ourselves, you know, in the jokes that we were making.
No.
You know? I think there's a lot of people out there that like that this video was made, that, you know, the humor kind of speaks to them, and that's cool if you can connect with Mega64 on that level.
It was a rib.
It was a joke.
It was our
purpose. Joking.
We wanted to show off some cool lighting and smoke techniques.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dracula's rib. Don't you have to get that?
Well, Eve came from Adam's rib. Richter has a little.
Yeah. And, you know, I'll keep talking about this video. I mean, I did enjoy making this video.
Totally. I got to hide a bunch of stuff from other videos in the little model.
Yeah.
Like the Ava controls are in that Dracula's castle.
Oh,
I didn't even notice.
As part of the spires.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Which are hair dryers.
It's so funny. So a lot of times, like I was working on other things, you know, Cyber Monday stuff, writing sessions, whatever. And so a lot of times, like, Garrett and I work on things together, but most of the time it's like, okay, I gotta go. Sorry, Garrett, I'll be back in an hour or two or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you get this idea in your head of what you want, and then you ask me for things, but like, I'm not all the way with you. I don't know what you're saying. So you just kept saying, I need you to go find boxes and hit them with a hammer. I need you to go do that for me.
Dent all the corners in.
Dent all the corners, do a lot of boxes. Just dent the fuck out of the boxes. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, what? Okay, and so I get a box. Like, no, you're doing it wrong. Like, you gotta dent it, like the corners. I'm like, what are you doing? And then like I come out from another meeting, and you have built the entire model set using those boxes with you dented the corners, and you put a sheet over it. And like, oh, I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about, and this all makes so much sense now. Like, like you can like just put it together. It was just, I don't know. It's really funny watching you work, kind of like here and there throughout the day.
Yeah, it's hard for me to verbalize, I think, the idea that's in my head.
Well, yeah, you can tell me what you need, but it doesn't make sense to me, so I'm doing it wrong, probably.
No, but you're great help.
Well, next time he says dent boxes, just dent fucking boxes. And stop asking so many questions.
Well, I was like trying to use a real hammer. Like, no, use the mallet to like dent like bigger, and you're making holes. I'm like, okay.
Also, yeah, then I realized like I don't explain specifically, and then I'm like, as I see how you're doing it, I'm like, oh, this would improve. Let me adjust and adapt.
Yeah.
You're an excellent apprentice.
Sometimes I feel like,
but I don't want to.
When I was a kid and helping my dad build something.
Oh yeah.
And he just sends me on. He's like, hey, can you get me? I don't know, at the time, you know, the 1/8 Allen wrench. And I as a kid, I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. And I walk away knowing there's no way this task is gonna be completed correctly. I'm gonna come back with something, and it's not gonna be right because I don't know what he's saying. And so, yeah, I'll give him, that's a screwdriver. Like, fuck. Sorry, Dad. What
we use your technique to carve the brick in
true.
all of our new wall panels.
Yeah, totally. 100%. So anyways, that's it. That's all I'm going to say.
But I'm glad the Black Friday premiere had a new video to show, too, because that was cool bringing something special to that. Well, that was Black Friday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm sorry. The whole denting of the boxes story threw me for a fucking
Did
loop.
I? I'm
still
sorry.
trying to process everything that happened there.
Oh no.
I'm glad the boxes got dented properly.
I dented them wrong.
Let's just
No, you
move. Let's
didn't.
just segue out of here. We'll try to recover as best we can. Check out the video if you haven't watched it now. Share it with somebody if you think they'll like it. Share it with somebody if you think they won't like it.
Yeah.
Show your grandma and see what she says.
Yeah, it's the perfect video to spread around Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, by the way, isn't a religious holiday, right?
No.
I want to remind
It's
everybody.
American.
I was like, is it weird putting this video out on Thanksgiving? Is it going to be like we're saying something? People are like, well, Thanksgiving's not a religious holiday. I was like, oh yeah, people always make it seem like it is.
It always has that vibe, kind of, you know?
Well, the Pilgrims were fleeing religious persecution, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like semi-religious.
No, I'm not going to give them even a fucking inch, dude. It's not a religious fucking holiday. The Pilgrims were fleeing taxation. And,
That's right.
And yeah, Thanksgiving was so great until they put all the Native Americans on a reservation.
That
Said
part
goodnight.
was not so good. Yeah, cornucopia
I'm not
was
afraid
cool.
to say Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We don't say Happy Eating Day.
You know
here
what
in
though?
this house.
If you don't like the video, that's cool. But don't compare me to SNL. Okay.
Oh.
Did you see there are all these comments like very SNL, very boomer humor, and I was like, now you're just insulting.
Oh,
me.
my age is
And,
showing.
Boomer.
I find that when people don't like the comedy videos they make, they try to like undermine our self-confidence in ourselves by comparing us to things they know we've said we don't like in the past. And I'm like,
True. Yeah.
I know what you're doing here. You're gaslighting me.
There was a
You're
point.
gaslighting
There
me.
was a point in time a long time ago where I said, I can't remember what the context was, but I said like a dig on a video that I would put where it didn't affect me. It was, that was a video, you could watch it,
Oh.
and then
And people
there
started
was,
saying
there was
that
like
to you?
5 years that people kept commenting that on my stuff.
He hates
like
this. Let's do it.
he'll hate this, kind of thing. I was like, I wish I wouldn't have said that.
You become immune though after like the week of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you realize like you're not creative enough to come up with your own thing, you're just mirroring the thing I said.
I would turn that comment around and think about how professional and top of the spear, or tip of the spear, I should say, SNL is. I mean, a live broadcast television
I was
show.
talking to Johnny about it, and he was like, "They're insulting us by comparing you to some of the most successful, lucrative TV shows
and just-
on television
yeah.
right now."
Think about the seasons you liked. Eddie Murphy, Bill Murray. Like,
What's
wow,
funny-
SNL, cool.
What's funny to bring it full circle? This skit in particular was inspired by me watching SNL in a way. 'Cause
Interesting.
I was at least watching old SNL from the 90s, from like 1992, early 90s, and the skits were so short. I was like, I miss short sketches. That's why this one is kind of like 2 minutes and then get out of there. I was like, well, it doesn't need to be long.
That's smart.
The age of short sketches needs to come back.
You have a very Pete Davidson line in it at one point. I get a very
Really?
Davidson vibe off you.
What was the line?
Dude, that would be awesome.
Nice. Yeah. Stoop Dog shows up in
Yeah.
the video. Well, that's it. Mega64 Loss of Faith. Hope you liked it. If you didn't like it,
Watch it again. Your youth
watch it
pastor
again.
likes
You'll like it. You'll come around. Watch it a couple more times until you start liking it. And, we'll have more videos coming out soon to just wash the taste right out of your mouth. So don't worry about it. What are you laughing at up there?
Is one thing about the video?
Oh,
real quick?
please. Yeah, you were like a creative force on this.
Oh, I just wanted to say, like, recently we bought a cookie for lighting.
Recently, like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring it up.
What's a cookie, Johnny?
What is a cookie? Yeah.
A cookie is it's like
Cast Shadow.
yeah, a cast shadow. You could have it set for like windows or like the woods.
So what you're saying is you put a light behind this thing that casts a shadow, make it look like it's a window going through a window.
Exactly.
Or
Really cool.
woods.
I just wanted to say, like, I love that. I feel like that thing fucking shined in this video. Like the way the castle looks all like it's deep in the woods. I love that so much. And
Yeah.
I think the lighting in this video is like 10 out of 10. I had a great time shooting it as well. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say.
Yeah, my job was to add the smoke and then to keep an eye to make sure Rocco didn't catch on fire because he was so close to that flame.
yeah.
That I was like, one time, like, okay, stop. Oh my God, Rocco, you're so close to that flame. Back away.
I burned my eyelashes and my eyebrow off on one side.
You did?
Not all the way off, but I singed the shit out of them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you are a pyrotechnics master.
Yeah. Better
Hey,
me than anyone else.
I want to remind everybody watching that tomorrow, starting at noon, we're going to be doing a broadcast of Cyberbully,
Yeah.
the movie, live watch along with us. We'll be giving commentary
I've never seen Cyberbully.
Sean's gonna
Oh,
be
you're
doing
in
a
for a
live, first time viewing. I have seen Cyberbully in the past. I kind of know what we're getting into. I haven't watched it recently though.
It's been at least a decade for me.
I don't have anything prepared, joke wise. I'm just mentally preparing for how bad it's going to be.
Yeah.
So I don't have a breakdown while we're watching it. But you should join us. Tune in with us. We'll get through it together as a team. If you're there with us, it'll be enjoyable.
The way we're gonna watch it is a watch party on Twitch, which uses Prime Video, Amazon Prime Video. I don't know what other Prime Video would have been. I had to specify.
Blockbuster.
So if you want to join us and actually watch the video on screen with us, you should link your Amazon Prime account
Tonight.
to your Twitch, or subscribe to Amazon Prime or do whatever.
Get it already.
As soon as this show's over.
Help Mr. Bezos out and just get on Amazon Prime and get that, because that way you'll be able to watch the video with us. And then there might be more stuff after we stream that movie. If that's all we kind of said we were going to do, but if we feel like doing some more cyber streaming, we may do it.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about a couple ideas, so we'll see how we're feeling. We're feeling.
Yeah.
After Cyberbully, that may drain the fucking blood from our brains.
Oh, yeah, good.
We don't know. But stick around. Starting at noon tomorrow, we'll be streaming.
Rocco, you said you saw the Fablemans.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that?
I don't want to spoil one thing about it, so don't ask me.
Wow.
Oh,
That good.
cool.
Well, I just think you should go in as cold. All the Fable freaks know if you head into that with any info, it takes away from the experience. So all the Fable maniacs within the sound of my voice, you've either seen it already, which why recap anything, or you haven't, and one word would wreck that experience.
So what you just did ensured that I will never see this movie.
Oh.
I was interested. Now I'm like, oh,
Dude,
okay. This is a problem.
Contrarian dick.
This is like when everyone was going fucking ape shit over Ambulance and wouldn't stop talking about Ambulance.
Oh, that movie was good.
I never encountered
I
that at all.
saw a lot of people be like, Ambulance. All I'm gonna say is Ambulance. See Ambulance. 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 It's Ambulance. I'm gonna see Ambulance again.
Yeah.
Ambulance.
I only saw Eric do that, so I muted him for a day.
Eric,
no offense.
Eric,
no
How
offense,
dare
but
you.
I wanted to see the movie, and he tweeted like 80 times about it.
Eric
So I gotta wait.
did tweet
until-
a lot about Ambulance,
Yeah.
but so did other people. And
Yeah, I never
I
saw
finally
that.
was like, I mean,
We watched it on Movie Club.
Well, I happened to miss that week. I was not sad that I did not watch Ambulance. So I was like, I don't want to see this. I really didn't want to see it.
that's why you weren't
Gyllenhaal
there.
is-
It was. I was
He
at a wedding
shines.
that I was out of town, but
Convenient.
it just thank God was looking out for me,
Yeah.
and he was like, "You don't have to see this shit." So this what the Fablemans apparently is. Now there's the Fable freaks. I'm out.
Good
I'm not
stuff.
going
I
to see
said,
this movie.
I said 10 seconds worth of things.
And
about it.
you ruined it for me.
Wow.
You doing all right?
All right.
Am I doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Seems on the level.
Thanksgiving's really
Thanksgiving
tight.
getting to you?
No.
the pee
Everything's
or
going-
something?
No, I'm doing
Loosen
good.
your belt.
No, I'm
Just-
just saying that.
You went
know.
hard on the Fablemans.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
chill.
very.
Well,
aggro
you
response.
wouldn't
I know
tell
what
me
it is.
It
anything.
was a comedy bit.
Well, the bit is that I'm not
So
seeing
I'll
the
tell
fucking
you,
movie.
I'll tell you about it.
I don't know if
in
you
all
should. I don't
seriousness,
know.
in all seriousness, though, I do like the subject you opened up. Things that will make you not watch something.
Yeah.
I was literally going to tweet this today. That people do this to me all the time. They'll mention my favorite thing and then say it's this but better, and I'll go, oh yeah, and I'm not going to watch. Like, you have set this up the worst way by insulting my favorite thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think they think it's a compliment. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do one, and some people have done this, so they might watch this and be like, oh,
There's
fuck,
one
I
I'm
said that
thinking
to
of.
him. What wanted?
Wanted.
I knew
It's
you
like
were gonna
the-
bring that
It's
up.
like the Matrix,
It's
but
like
better.
a better version of the Matrix, honestly.
I can't
yeah,
remember who said it to
you've
us.
set that up horrible.
Somebody said
Uh,
that to me.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think all of us at some point heard somebody say that. For me, it was the show Yellow Jackets. I think it was a Showtime
yeah,
show.
I
yeah.
liked that show.
Honestly, Rocco, it's Lost done better, like done good. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Eh.
Yeah.
Hey, have you watched Yellow Jackets yet? Nope. Eh.
Yeah.
I
You
like
can't
that.
insult my favorite thing and then tell me to watch a thing.
Christina
All you have to
Ricci.
do is say, hey, it's kind of like that. And then I would watch it.
Yeah.
But by bashing it, it's off my list.
Give him the buzzer.
But anyway, I was literally going to tweet about that earlier.
Mm.
No, anyway, no, I went to see okay, I had a weird thing happen to me though when I went and saw Fablemans. I got Fable fucked.
Okay.
I booked tickets like a week in advance. I was like, I know when I'm seeing it. Saturday. I'm going to this theater. I'm already doing it. I want a good seat. There it is. It was in a very small screen. I was like, okay, Fable freaks aren't coming out.
It
for
is
that
not
one.
playing a lot of
Yeah, I don't-
theaters. I looked it up.
Oh, It is.
Oh?
I mean, it was limited release for a while.
Oh, that's what
But
it
it's
was.
wide release now, so it's everywhere now.
Okay, good.
But I booked it way in advance at a small theater, perfect center seats. The day came, I got there. Oh yeah, it's not going to be in there. Theater 2. It's going to be in theater 1, our biggest one. Like, oh, okay. What happened there? All right. But my seats remain the same. They just told me to take the same numbers, but they weren't the same. So like, we're a middle perfect seat in the original theater.
Oh.
Now I'm like front row to the left.
Oh, fuck.
It was like, what? Where do I sit now? Well, yeah, you chose F8. That's by the fire exit with a pole in front of you. It's like, what? That's not what I picked. And no one had an answer. It was like, can I get a different? What do I do? Yeah,
Just move.
We moved it.
Fucking move.
But it
over.
was packed. It was like
Oh,
it
it's
was
packed?
a packed, huge theater.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck.
Yes.
Oh,
So-
the people did turn out to see the
yeah, oh, they
Fabelmans.
did. They did. At least at this theater, they definitely did.
I wasn't sure how this was gonna do.
Yeah.
Well, I can't judge it. I've been to lots of theater showings that were packed opening weekend when I went, and then you learn later, oh, it debuted at number 11 and no one
Right.
saw it.
Right.
I remember seeing the Tenacious D movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember, we went that night, and it was like, oh my God.
Everyone was
a
like
mob
laughing and
scene.
loving it. Yeah.
And then, the news comes out. Yeah, no one went to see Tenacious D. It was like, well, that can't be true. Like, I was there. But anyway, yeah. So it was fucking weird. Anyway, sat in moved to a close enough thing where it was fine, but it was just very awkward. But anyway, it was fucking great. Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
It was great.
Yeah, it was.
was
I mean, it
waiting
was
for the
definitely an
review.
autobiographical movie. Steven Spielberg changed his name so he could, I guess, maybe like fuck around with some details. But
Ah.
the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, now I know this about his life. Let's see if he does. He's doing it.
Stefan
There,
Spellberg.
it's happening. Yeah. Hello, I'm Mr. Spellberg.
Oh,
Do you
so him
think
and his
that this
friends,
is gonna
like-
be his last movie?
No.
Simon Steve Berg.
You don't.
No, there were kind of hints from people. He never said that, but people kind of like he's making it. People were trying to deduce that. It seemed like it, but now he's talking about I'm going to do Bullet. I'm going to remake Bullet. So I think
Racing-
there's going to be
race
something
car.
else. But
Oh.
but John Williams did come
Car
out of the
racing.
woodwork to do one last Spielberg score because he said he wasn't going to anymore.
Let me say this about John Williams.
Mhm.
That dude has never retired, and he
Yeah, he ain't
always
going
comes
to.
out for something.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
always Indiana Jones 4 is gonna be my
Yeah.
last thing, and then it's like, oh, new Star Wars. Okay, I'll come back. It's
Yeah.
the dude has never he will be making. I don't believe for a second this is the last one. He's gonna do into something else. Something
Yeah.
else is gonna come up,
He-
and he's gonna do something.
He said years ago, all right, Indiana Jones 5 will be it. But like in between now and that still hasn't come out.
yeah.
And he's done other stuff since, and the Fablemans is one of them.
Mm.
But anyway,
How was the music?
Workaholic, man.
good? I mean, good. What can I say? John Williams. But there is a scene where there was, without giving too much away, someone I did not expect playing a role, and it brought the fucking theater down. It was
Tom Hanks.
10 out of 10.
Crying?
I could tell you afterwards, but I don't want to say it on here. But it was like everyone started laughing, like, is they're in this? And it killed.
Oh.
It was so good. So
Huh.
anyway, yeah,
crazy.
it was great.
Well, check out the Fablemans. Rocco got a wrong seat, and there is a crazy cameo in it.
You know,
Yeah.
he married that blonde actress that he cast in the second Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom.
Kate Capshaw, yeah.
Was their marriage in this biography?
No, it doesn't go that far, which that'd be my knock against it. I wanted to see him do alternate dimension ET, like it's VT or something.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I wanted them to go further. It ends at a point and I'm like, wait, he's still a fucking kid here. Like go on.
Maybe the sequel.
Hey, my name's Joby Hooper. I need help making this ghost movie. Well, I better not tell anyone about this.
Joby.
I wanted it to go further. This shark doesn't fucking work. No,
For
it's
the
not a
sequel.
shark. In this one, it's a whale. I don't know. Anyway, it was great.
A whale named Bryce.
I'm not down for biopics about people in the entertainment industry. I'm not down for these rapper biopics. You
But-
know, I
but-
just don't. It's like, you know,
This didn't play like biopic. Like it was an original story, but it was
sure.
And also,
based on things he went through. you
it's
know?
if he wrote it and directed it, that's to me. I mean, like it's his own biopic. I'm okay with that, I guess, a little bit. Like if the rapper stuff, it's like
I just feel like you're an entertainer and you've been alive over the past 50 years. Like what? Amadeus is like the story of Mozart. That's like a movie to me, but a guy from Tucson, Arizona got really good at making movies. Sick.
It's not about it. I think there is a little bit of a misnomer with it though, where it's not just about like his movie trajectory. There's other things in his life, in his family, and his whatever that it goes over. It's not just one Fableman.
That's cool.
It's a whole thing.
I don't care about biopics about entertainers. That's just my point. The Freddie Mercury one.
Oh.
The Elton John one. Like
Yeah.
I just don't care about biopics about entertainers. As a genre of film, it's just like the least entertaining movie genre.
You want fiction.
I
Give
just
them
don't
an
like
original
biopics
story.
about entertainers,
Yeah.
I feel like if you were alive when I was alive, the story becomes inherently way less interesting to me. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Do you feel the same way?
Well, this is different to me. Where
I did not
to
ever
me,
even
it's
feel.
he wrote the story that like loosely is maybe
I'm
about
talking
him.
about in general.
No, I
just
hear what you're
biopics.
saying. Yeah, I guess I definitely didn't see the Freddie Mercury one or the Elton John one.
Me
'cause
neither.
You're right. I don't.
They looked
necessarily care.
bad.
They also did look bad.
Yeah.
They did.
But I used to like, we were just talking about those the other day. Like I used to like the Doors one a whole lot with Val Kilmer as Jim Morrison. I love that movie for some reason.
Yeah, he died before I was alive.
I think
that makes it a little more interesting to me.
I think that I see your point then. I'm on to that.
Even like the Selena one isn't bad. And like I didn't know what was going to happen at the end. I did not know that she
You didn't know
was
about
killed.
Yolanda?
No.
Oh hell.
I didn't know that. So I watched the movie and like, no, this is crazy. This is a fucking story,
Mm-hmm.
The Elton John one is like, I know the guy is still performing. I don't know. Like that to me is like, that's not, that's not fun.
For me, all I care about is if it's a good movie. That's if I hear a biopic is fucking amazing, I'll check it out. All I care, I don't even care if it's fucking legitimately. This sounds whatever, but I don't even care if it's historically accurate. Like if the movie's good, I'll watch the fucking movie. But the problem is that a lot of those are kind of like fluffy. You know what I mean? Like the Bohemian Rhapsody thing. It was really we want to just fucking lick Queen's ass the whole movie. You know what I mean? It was just a worship piece. I felt like for the band.
And when they helped make it and they made it that way.
Is the Fableman not that for Steven Spielberg?
I did not feel like that. No, because it's not about him. It's really like not only about him making movies. It's a whole family story, and each person plays a different role. It wasn't what I expected.
It's not about praising all his accomplishments as a filmmaker.
Not at all.
Is Judd Hirsch in that? Does he play his dad?
Yeah. No, he's like the grandpa.
I love his.
He's only in it for like a minute.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah,
I love that
I don't know.
character.
There's something and I'm not speaking about the Fableman. I'm just speaking about this genre of film. It's
Yeah.
always a hard sell, like a biopic about an entertainer. I guess for me, I don't find these people inherently interesting to begin with. Like, I like the art you make, but I don't think you are a story. And I'm thinking back like the Johnny Cash movie. It's like, yeah, I like Johnny Cash, but even that felt like, fucked up life. I just feel like they're always. Kind of like what you said, they're always trying to make a Hollywood-esque story about just a normal person's life. I feel like being a musician, being a filmmaker is probably just a lot more boring in real life. Just I got to come up with ideas. Now I got to go make them.
I do think that as an actor, they see, I'm going to be Freddie Mercury, I'm going to be Elton John or Johnny Cash. And it's like, well, I'm going to get nominated for an Oscar if I do this good. And I think that's a reason why they do it is like, I'm going to get like a lot of recognition for this. It's going to be,
Sure.
The one that I thought got if you could do something creative with it, I'm open-minded. I would rather that than it be a fluff piece or whatever. And I think the one that gets swept under the rug unfairly is that Steve Jobs movie.
I never saw that.
The
Ashton Kutcher?
Fuck no, that's the wrong one.
Oh, there's two.
At the same time that came out, and that was every cliche ever about a biopic. And then there was the
Michael Fassbender?
Yeah, that one. And that one was 3 keynotes in his life. It didn't take the like I saw a computer when I was 3 years old, and from then I wanted to become, it didn't go that route. And so I really liked that movie. That was one where I thought like they actually like had something there. But it came out almost around the same time as the other one. So I think that
They do that shit on
shot it in the
purpose.
foot.
I like Blow, biopic about that drug dealer.
Yeah, but that's
Sure.
not like an entertainer. You have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's yeah,
I know.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
not here to slam biopics.
Yeah.
In general, but yeah, when I think for me, the first one that really kind of turned me off was I think the Notorious B.I.G. one, because
I forgot that even.
yeah, Notorious was the movie, and I felt like I spent so many years kind of reading about what happened to Biggie on the internet that when the movie came out, I was like, you're just making a movie about this stuff that happened when I was in middle school. You know,
you lived it.
yeah, that's kind of what I felt. And then I felt like there was Notorious, and then Straight Outta Compton, and then Rocket Man, and then Bohemian Rhapsody. And
Yeah, I didn't see any of those.
Yeah, and I'm like, you're just taking, just pop. It's
Yeah.
just you're just doing the most obvious thing.
Did anyone see or like? Because I'm trying to think back of ones that I actually liked, and I really liked Sid and Nancy at a time. I loved
never
that
seen
movie.
Sid
I
and
never. I
Nancy.
didn't heard of this.
Sid and Nancy.
Sid and Nancy's a really famous movie. Movie Club.
Never
Great
heard of it.
movie, yeah.
Never heard of
I've
There's-
heard of it and I don't know what it is. I've heard the name and that's it.
Sid Vicious was the bass player in the Sex Pistols.
Yeah, okay.
And it's about like the Sex Pistols essentially, but then more or less this character and his famous kind of relationship that ended in tragedy with
Yeah.
Nancy,
What didn't we
a girl from
walk past that hotel that?
that they died in,
Mhm.
Chelsea Hotel
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
took a picture of it, and then later someone's like, "Oh, that's where this happened." I'm like, I had no idea. This is cool.
We covered that on an episode of Mega Strange. Johnny went to the full story, the mystery of what happened.
Oh, you
in that
did?
Murder.
Yeah, Gary Oldman's so good as Sid Vicious in that movie. That
Oh,
movie's
Gary
good.
Oldman's in that?
Yeah,
I don't know anything about
Courtney
that.
Love's in it.
Oh, yeah.
No, as a side character. She wanted to be Nancy so bad.
I like
course she
24-Hour Party People.
That's a good one,
is
too.
The one about kind of
New Order, Joy Division.
Joy Division, New Order. That's kind of, again, those guys all kicked the bucket right before I was born. And for me, that it's like, entering another world and learning about it. But
Yeah.
for whatever reason, when somebody's like alive, contemporary with my own life, it just makes me like less interested.
I see that.
To circle this back to our earlier conversation, that this was my this was my barrier with Grand Theft Auto, is playing stuff in like the city today. That's seriously my same mentality. I'm like, yeah, I've been to LA. Like, okay. Like something is, but if it's the Old West, or even if it's like, Tokyo 1986, it's not like it's that fantastical or anything, but I can go somewhere
Grand
else.
Theft Auto is just the open world, like the most open world game ever created.
Yeah.
So it was just like exploring that was such an experience.
I'm playing the new God of War. Is that considered open world, or I don't think so.
No, I wouldn't.
No.
No, there's a hub and you go to different linear kind of.
Yeah, you had
maps.
to choose which one you go to, but it is linear once you get there, right?
Sure.
Like open
Yeah.
world, you can go literally anywhere.
Open
Okay.
world is literally like you don't have to do this mission.
Right. And that's definitely not God of War. I'm liking it though, for the record, but okay.
You are.
I am.
I hear it's real pretty.
Very. I'm like I don't know, like 8-9 hours into it.
Okay.
It's fun. It's fun. Liking it. Not to change topics from biopics, but I saw a segment I can squeeze in.
Yeah, I finally sat down and played some more Valkyrie Elysium this weekend. But I'm like 46 hours into that game.
Damn,
And,
dude, 46 hours.
I know I'm not that close to beating it because I'm doing all the side missions and like unlocking every fucking thing in the skill tree. But that's just how I play games. Like I realize like that's how I enjoy them. Like God of War will wait.
Okay. Will you play it though?
Yeah, once I'm done with Valkyrie.
Fair enough.
Depending on what jumps in front of it. I mean, like there's so many games right now.
What's coming out?
Oh man, in a week I think Callisto Protocol is going to be here.
Callisto's Isle Protocol.
What's that?
It's a new game. It's like Pokemon Snap.
Oh.
You
What
love
happened?
it.
What's going on? What I missed?
Nothing. What else is coming out?
Well,
Let's
I
just
mean, so
correct
much
me.
came out. Like a lot of people are still playing Pokemon, as buggy as it is. I know, like Johnny was playing Sonic. I'm sitting on God of War, and then like for Black Friday, I got a bunch of games cheap. I know Rocco just picked stuff up. I just feel like there's an influx of like, wow, this is. I have a lot to play.
Yeah, the remake of Final Fantasy Crisis Core is coming out in like 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I totally didn't even realize.
That's another one. Like that's a
I
must
like
buy.
that. That was a lot of fun on PSP. I'm curious how that's going to go over on console. I always feel like when they bring these cool portable games to a console, it doesn't impress. You know what I mean? It's like something that was really neat on an old portable doesn't. I don't know. Feel like when Resident Evil Revelations came out on 3DS, it was like, dude, this for a fucking 3DS game, this is dope. And then they were like, yeah, now we're porting it to consoles. Yeah, and they bring it there, and it's like kind of simple. You know does that make sense? It kind of doesn't.
Sure, no, it's a simplified. It's a simplified game.
Yeah, I kind of felt that way with like
portable.
Link's Awakening. They made that really pretty when they brought it to Switch, but I kind of just like this impressed me more as like a weird little Game Boy game. I don't know. So I'm curious how Crisis Core is going to go. I might just get it on Steam Deck or something. Like, I don't know if I want to play it on a home console. We'll see. I'm not sure. I haven't played that in a long time.
Damn.
It is, but I'm not hearing great things about how it runs on there. I think the Switch is at the end of its lifespan, like very much. I mean, I feel like every day now I'm hearing about a game like, oh, don't get it on Switch. Like it's not.
Do you think that are they gonna announce a new console soon then?
I think next year you're gonna hear something because it will be what
2017 to now.
It'll be 6 years since the original.
Mhm.
So I think you'll hear about something. I don't know.
Do you think that like will be like, oh, you can buy this thing a year from now, or do you think it's like we'll announce it?
Yeah.
A lot of times they do their announcements and it always comes out in November, you know.
I bet you next holiday season.
You do?
Whether it's an updated what we have now or.
I think they've sold so many Switches I don't think they even want to change anything. Like, yo, they're still going. But I just feel like now their biggest games are coming out and people are going, what happened here?
Mhm.
Like that Pokemon thing is like,
It's a
that might be
feature.
beyond a patch. Like it just doesn't work.
Yeah, Beckett's playing that and he is loving it, but he's also like it glitches a lot. I have to restart a lot.
That's really like, I've never seen Nintendo release something like that.
Not first
Like,
party
that- That's
Nintendo,
kind of
no.
amazing
Mm-hmm.
that it's just, I mean, it doesn't seem like it was like finished.
I wonder if they lowered their regulations for Game Freak. They're just like, we trust you. You guys you've been around.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know.
you're the Pokemon company.
They
Because they're usually so strict.
what else is available for the holiday season, Black Friday season right now? First party Nintendo. games.
Nintendo? I don't know. I don't think anything.
So they just needed something for the quarter.
That
Yeah.
Pokemon game. Oh, they just had to
you're right.
spit that out in
Totally right.
time. You're
Because Zelda, I think, was supposed to be around this time,
Yeah,
right?
it was, but it got pushed.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
This is
is
the
it.
biggest shopping weekend of the year, and they don't have a new game
You're totally
other
right.
than this Pokemon.
And
thing.
maybe they're like, yo, for Zelda, it matters. But for
Yeah.
Pokemon, these kids are playing it no matter what.
They,
Who
they
gives
play
a
no
shit?
matter what, and they make a new one every year. So.
Yeah, maybe that was the mentality. Like,
You just cracked the
better
code,
make
dude.
sure Zelda
I think you did.
runs.
They're gonna
good.
write video essays.
Yeah.
fine.
Video essays are gonna quote this podcast like they did a couple months ago. Derek's
Oh.
always making headlines.
Nostra Derek. Hey, why don't we swap over to the after show
Mm-hmm.
Thank
and
God.
do a little? I know Rocco. He's been telling me, guys, that he wants more Milton Berle content,
Yeah,
not less. More.
yeah, that's all I talk about.
Yeah, he's like not getting his fill. Also, Sean,
Yeah.
you've been relieved of your Milton Berle duties. We've decided that
Sean, we
Garrett
we had
just
we
does
had
it a
vote.
little bit more animated.
Yeah.
You know,
We had a vote while you were gone, and we were just the animation we require for Milton Berle's joke book.
See, I come at it with a positive affirmation. I have a smile on my
Yeah.
face. I deliver the line with glee, almost giddy to get the punchline to the audience, who
Yeah.
then I will laugh along with.
All right. Well, I'm
Yeah.
detecting.
I don't kind of-
Sean's not happy.
I don't have to be on this podcast anymore if you don't think I add anything to it. If you think that my Milton Berle reading is so terrible or that my box story is so bad, I don't have to be on this podcast. I can leave and have my Sunday nights back and I wouldn't miss it, okay? So if that's what you want, fine. But my Milton Berle reading, I think, is fucking great. And I'm going to do it at home. For my kids.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it
Well,
for my kids if you truly hate it so much and they can enjoy it.
They're gonna love it.
And everyone else is gonna miss out.
okay. Well, don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say I hated it. And I didn't even say I hated your box story. I just said it took a while for me to process.
Now, I said I hated it.
Yeah.
But
But I was just informing you of the decision that was reached last weekend. You can review the tapes. It wasn't me. I'm just the bearer of bad news.
it was me. I said I was miserable, but that doesn't mean you can't. It doesn't mean you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Well,
I
everyone,
think you should.
close up on me. This is the last time you'll be seeing me on this podcast.
No.
Thank you
No,
so.
it's not.
No, my feelings are hurt.
No.
Hey, check out our fucking Cyber Monday sale is going on now. Everyone, check it out. We got our new Blu-ray. Time to take a long, hard look, which I plan on doing once I get out of this fucking podcast set.
God.
And then we got our windbreaker, which I'm currently wearing the sample windbreaker that inspired me to convince Derek to give us a design for our windbreaker because this is so fucking nice and comfortable. I just love it. So check that out. We also got our our Cyber Monday shirt, our Thanksgiving shirt, and the Slugger baseball tee, which I've been asking Andrew for years, and we got it made. I'm so excited. Check it out.
When do those pre-orders go up? I mean, are we technically at the end of the podcast
Well, we got
now?
No.
we got the Milton Berle jokes to do.
What's after show talk?
yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the after show.
Yeah.
But you're
We'll
not
put it- we'll make
leaving,
it live.
Sean.
All right,
No,
we'll
I'm
sort
joking.
this out
I'm
in the
just
after
fucking
show.
teasing.
Okay,
It's
sort
a
this
Cyber
out.
Monday prank.
And I want to say I'm joking too, but I really don't ever read a Milton Berle joke again.
well,
You know what?
That
Well,
part's serious.
he
The
picks
rest of it is
the-
a joke.
He
We're
picks out
gonna-
the racist ones.
Whatever people like about the way Garrett does it, we're gonna have him show you how to do that. And then-
And it could
yes,
open your
Gary can
mind.
teach
Oh,
me how to do things.
might
Like with the
open your mind.
boxes.
No, it's good.
Just like
yeah.
with the boxes.
No, yeah, I can't wait. No,
Like,
yeah.
do it this way.
Thank you.
Stop. You're
when-
doing it wrong.
it's like when you study martial arts, if you only stick to one school, that's not as good as like visiting another school, seeing how they do
Yeah,
it,
Jeet Kune
incorporating
Do.
some techniques. It makes you a
Right.
stronger fighter.
Well,
cross training, dude.
okay, I will cross train, and I am looking forward to it.
Okay.
Thank you.
First thing you do is just kind of perk the attitude. Just bring a little more positivity.
This isn't gonna work. Johnny, end it.
Hey Johnny, for Tuesday, do a cyber outro. Really edit together sort of a complex from the dawn of man through the development of technology, like kind of just the history of man
Wow.
in one, kind of like a movie.
Johnny, don't do that.
No.
Now he's in a fucking bind. What is he gonna do? Who is he gonna listen to?
Johnny, I asked you to do it.
I asked you not to. So whatever you do, you're pissing someone off.
He's gonna go to Derek now, and Derek's gonna give him the blank stare. Really fuck with his head next.
Here's how you end it, Johnny.
I got a perfect ending.
Oh,
for
what's
you.
the? Oh, you.
what's- you have an ending?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Shut up. Fuck you.
Oh,
Oh, come on.